We've had some really great updates recently to the LAWCLERK site that are going to help both our hiring attorneys and our freelance attorneys find better opportunities for them. So we're going to walk you through those today. I'm Kristen Tyler, one of the co-founders at LAWCLERK, and thanks for joining me. All right, so before we jump into that, one of the things I wanted to first go over is just, kind of what is LAWCLERK, in case you, for some reason, haven't come across us before. In a nutshell, what we are and what we do is we help busy attorneys get more work done. And we do that by helping you connect with other attorneys on a freelance basis that you can hire for help when you need that, whether that's once in a while or every day. You can find us at lawclerk.legal. And let me give you a couple of interviews. So when we look at these updates that have just come out, we really can kind of break them into two sides, the hiring attorney side and the freelancer side. And so let me give you an overview of our new chat and interview features. Okay, so first off, let's go through the hiring attorney side. So again, as I already said, LAWCLERK is a way that we can help, we're a tool that can help you get more work done. And we do that in a couple different ways. We offer project-based assistant, just one single project at a time. Maybe you need help with a research project or some discovery or drafting a document of any sort. That could be a demand letter. It could be a commercial lease agreement. It could be a Supreme Court appeal, any sort of written document. We also have an hourly based program that allows you to get help from a dedicated remote associate, and you pay them by the hour for the work that they do. There's no minimum commitment of hours. It's just as needed. And that's a really great solution for busy attorneys to get more help when you're not really sure how much help you're going to need, when it's hard to predict. Our last option is our subscription program. And with this option, you can get help, on an ongoing basis with a dedicated remote associate. It starts at 30 hours a month. So that's really about 8 hours a week. That's pretty easy to delegate some work for 8 hours a week. And it can go all the way up to full time. And that's a great solution when you do have a fairly predictable amount of work on a regular basis. And you want to have one dedicated remote associate on standby, committed to you and your firm to help you get that work done. So when looking at these new features, they're really geared for the hourly and subscription program. So when you post an hourly opportunity or you post a subscription opportunity and freelance attorneys apply, you're going to use these features to help find the right applicant for you and the work that you need done. So these updates are going to allow you to chat by text on the website with the applicants when you post an hourly or a subscription opportunity, okay? It's going to allow you to ask follow-up questions. Maybe you've looked at their resume and you want to know a little more about their experience in a certain circuit court, or when's the last time they had to brief this issue, or, how many cases they've handled in this practice or this area of law. So it's a great way to ask follow-up questions. You can get real-time answers, and that will really help you find the best applicant to get work started. And the last feature is also, if you're both online, you can coordinate a time to jump on a quick video interview right through the LAWCLERK website without having to send a link or communicate, elsewhere. It's just really slick. So let me show you what this looks like for the hiring attorney. Okay, so when you're logged into your account, and let's say John here has applied to a subscription opportunity that you've posted, and you looked at his resume and his experience and his ratings and everything, and you have a few follow-up questions in mind. You're going to click in the upper right corner on this chat with applicant button. Okay, so you're going to click there, and that's going to take you to this screen. And when here, you'll see there's a chat box, just like you use on a lot of different platforms. And you could talk to him here about setting up a video interview. You could also ask the questions directly, how many years experience do you have in appellate work? Have you ever appeared in the Sixth Circuit Court? Have you ever, practiced in Florida? Whatever you wanted to ask, you could put that specific question here and it's like texting. You just text back and forth to answer those. So that's really great. Now, if you're both online at the same time and available for a quick interview, you just click this Start Interview button. You can see that highlighted again in that navy bar in the upper right-hand corner. And from there, it's going to take you to a screen that looks like this. And it's a built-in video chat tool. Use your audio, use your video, just like you do on Zoom or BlueJeans or whatever, Skype, whatever you're using for video meetings with clients or other attorneys. And that's a really fast way to connect, have a conversation, get to know their personality, their communication style, and if you think you can work well together, if you are, evaluating candidates for ongoing work in a subscription or an hourly. Now, let's say you write one of these applicants a message, a question, and they're not online at the time, so they, they'll write back when they can. You'll, of course, get notifications about those messages, a couple of different places, but one of them is that it will show up in the sidebar here that's highlighted, so you can see, you're going to get notified when you have responses to the messages you've sent, just to keep this whole application and evaluation process moving. So I think these are some great features that people have been asking for a long time. Hey, can I ask these applicants a couple of questions? Or hey, can I jump on a quick video interview with them? The answer is yes, now you can. So those are the new tools for our hiring attorneys. Now, on to the other side of the equation, our remote associates. Our remote associates are, the contract attorneys, freelance attorneys, whatever you want to call them. They're amazing. They're very talented. There's a few of them joining the webinar live today. And these features are going to allow you, as someone who's applying for this work and who really wants to make yourself stand out and shine, they're going to allow you, once you've applied to these hourly and subscription opportunities, to, again, chat in real time with this attorney and, expound on the information you've already given them in your resume and answer their questions. So you do want to respond promptly and provide additional details, really, make that resume come to life. Again, if you're both online, it's a really quick way to jump on a video interview to allow yourself to shine and to show your personality and get a feel if you think that you could work with this attorney in a successful way. Again, you're going to get notifications about if you have unread messages, maybe you weren't logged in or the attorney's in a different time zone and sent a note asking some questions. You're going to get notification of these messages, both with a pop-up and on the sidebar. So you're not going to miss those. And I would be, there's the little pop-up on the sidebar, so you see where that is. And of course, I would be remiss. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I was thinking about something else. But this is what it looks like for the freelance side. They're going to write you a question and you write an answer back. And you can go back and forth there as many times as you want. Or again, you could coordinate a quick video interview just to have a conversation. That might be a faster solution. If you are invited, the attorney would invite you to a video interview. You'd have to accept that. Of course, you could decline if you happen to be in your pajamas and not in your best state to present yourself. You don't have to accept it, but certainly I think anyone who's invited to a video interview and able to jump on and do that, you're going to have a much stronger chance of getting that work than if you decline it. So keep that in mind. When you're in that video, this is what it's going to look like from the remote associate side. Again, very similar. It's all built in. It's seamless. There's nothing to download or install. It's really easy. And of course, this is what I was getting to. I would be remiss if I didn't remind you, this is a great time, if you haven't already done so, to download one or both of our apps. We have an app for the hiring attorney. We have an app for the freelance attorneys. This is a great way to keep an eye on when new work becomes available. You can apply from your phone, you can respond to questions, etc. So definitely take a moment. If you haven't, you can find the apps both for iOS and for Android. So wherever you download your apps, go check it out. Just search LAWCLERK and you'll see the app for the remote associates and the app for the hiring attorneys. So that was a fast and furious overview of our recent updates for evaluating applicants to hourly and subscription opportunities via the chat feature and via the built-in video interview feature. It's really cool. I think it's just another powerful way that's going to help you find, on the hiring side, that's going to help you find the right talent really quickly. And I'm excited about that. Last but not least, this is my reminder for you that, you can do this. You can delegate, you can outsource, you can make LAWCLERK a part of your law firm's business model to continue to build on the success that you've already had. And our team is here behind you every step of the way to help. Definitely lean on your advisor at LAWCLERK. They can help answer questions, and they're just a great resource for you. And certainly if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on your favorite social media platform. We're everywhere, and we would love to stay in touch with you and, continue this conversation. So thanks to those of you who were able to join today. This was the fastest webinar I've ever done. But if you're joining me live, I'm happy to answer questions. And for anyone watching the replay, I hope you enjoyed it, and check out our other videos available on YouTube. Thank you.